I'll let you in on how I'm going to do this. So I am using a acrylic house paint, which is good for aluminum. You have to be careful about what type of paint you use to paint over certain metals because some of them will react poorly. I made sure that I was using paint that was not going to have those problems. People have houses that are clad in aluminum siding, which is very similar to what this camper has on it. Shake it up. Yeah, shake it up. I am painting. I'm using this to go around, cut in around windows and crevices where I couldn't get very adequately with the roller that I was using before. This is one side, one coat. The entire camper has one coat of paint now. The truck camper now has 2 coats of paint. This is what it looks like. I still need to paint the door. I'm not sure exactly. I think the door might get painted a different color. So y'all let me know what you think. Do you think I should paint some stripes on the camper or not? If I did paint stripes on it, I would do so similar to what it was before. How did the painting go as far as putting it on with a roller? It went good. The only thing that I had some issues with was the rollers that I used shed some fibers when I started using them, especially right here, because this is kind of where I started with the first coat. I noticed that there are some little places where you can see the fibers stuck into the paint. And between the first and second coat, I went over it with a sandpaper a little bit over here where it was the worst and was able to smooth some of that down, but you still kind of are able to see that whenever you get up close to it. So I guess if I was going to change anything, that would be the one thing I would do differently, is maybe instead of using like the nap style roller that I use, which I thought I was using a good quality roller, but apparently not good enough. I would use instead a foam roller maybe, so that I wouldn't have the issue with the little pieces of it shedding into my paint job. And that's really about it as far as the problems. I am satisfied with the way it looks, so that's really all that matters. The paint that I used was an outdoor exterior house paint, and it seemed like pretty good quality stuff. Paint is essentially glue with color in it, so I'm hoping that that also will go a long way to kind of sealing up a lot of the cracks and stuff on this thing. So I chose white because I think it'll look good. I think that it will not show up dust and dirt quite as bad, and I also believe in the power of white paint for keeping the heat factor down. Like, white is reflective, so you want to bounce as much of that heat off of you as possible if you're going to be hanging out in sunny locations. So that's my thinking on the white paint.